But remember, that's 3 days a week now because you don't go Monday and you don't go Friday. So that's 5 days a week. That's 20 days. So how many days we really in court, people? 10 days. You do the math. $25
$250.
for 10 days.
$250.
That's $250 a month. Let's make that shit make sense. But here's a judge telling people that their hardship does not reach to him the satisfaction of you being dismissed from being a juror. Are you serious? Just that alone is a good enough hardship for you not to be a juror. I can't afford to be one, Your Honor.
I'm trying to tell you.
You can't afford to be a juror for this long. So I give Judge Page high props on that because she actually came in and that was one of her first arguments. She was considering the damn jury.
Sure did.
First and foremost, because it makes sense. But see, you got people like Ms. Love, she gonna get her check. She already got her check. She got more than her salary to prosecute this case. Yeah, we know. We know. Because you one of the people. You one of the people. It has been said that Miss Hilton, and I feel so sorry for her sometimes, she has actually said herself, well, it's been said that she has said herself that she wish she had stayed in domestic violence. And I can believe her. I can believe her. You know, we done seen Miss Love throw some stones at Miss Hilton now a couple of times. Quiet as it kept. Quiet as it kept. But I want to say this. You know, Miss Hilton, she tried. She tried, but you can tell that in her soul, she's not that person. She really feel, you know, I think she really feel some kind of way, man, about doing this illegal thing, these illegal stunts to these people. You know, and I sympathize with her on that. I really sympathize with her on that because you can see that it's not in her. She has been thrown in a fire that she hates she has ever laid her hands in. And you can tell. You can tell. You know, so that's why Love stands out so much. Because she's the one who's actually trying to put up this anonymous fight, knowing that it's really not a fight. You know, when you resort to things that means nothing to try to prove a point, hey man, that says a lot about your character. That says a lot about your character. Tweets, text messages,
Emojis.
Instagram pictures, emojis. Come on now. Come on now. You got videos of things that don't mean nothing. Let me tell y'all something. Let me wake y'all up to something. When this case first started, well, before this case started, back in 2015 when the incident happened, to that young man in the drive-by. They have a video that some kind of way has came up missing because I haven't saw it yet. I haven't saw the prosecutor's play it yet. So to me, it's just like Miss Gator's file. It don't exist right now.
Yes, from
Now, Miss Love gonna bring it out. Trouble, she gonna give us one, y'all. I promise you she will. But anyway, on this video, they have two guys that was in that same gas station right after the incident happened. These guys were bigger than these guys from YSL, taller than them, the whole 9 yards. Even the guy they showed over in their apartment complex across from it, some kind of way, they done made a man say he was standing at the bus stop. Now, it was a guy actually standing in the parking lot of the apartments on the video. All of these guys fit the description that they was first given on that case. Some kind of way, they done maneuvered it and put a video. They done went back to the store. This is what they did. They done went back to the store, went through video, found video of people that came after the fact to see what had done happened. That's okay. This is how we gonna put the case on them. This way. Let me tell y'all, let's be real. If I got a call right now and somebody said, hey man, so-and-so just got shot, or they just did a drive-by. Guess what I'm gonna do, people? I'm gonna do like everybody else do. I'm gonna pull up and see what's going on because this is somebody I know. Who don't do that? Who doesn't do that? This day and time.
yeah.
Who doesn't do that? So it'll be easy for me to be standing somewhere and somebody take a picture of me and say, oh, Big Jeff was there. So do that mean I had something to do with it? First of all, I would have to be a damn fool, won't I, to be a participant in a crime, especially a shooting. I know what happened. If I were taking a part in it, I know what's happening. So why would I stay there? Why would I let myself be seen, period? So now you calling me really a notorious gangster. Because I killed a man. Really, let's make this shit let's make it make sense. I sympathize with that young man for getting his life took. I sympathize with anybody who lose their life like that. But you just can't put it on anybody, man, because you got some personal issues. That's not fair. That's not fair, man. Because if I was his parents, if I was his family, if I was a member of his immediate family, I would have been given homicide the business. This shit happened in 2015. Y'all done had 7 or 8 people, first of all, that you all have taken one side on, saying that they did it, and let them go. Now here we is, 6 years later. 6 years later, and y'all gonna somebody starts a RICO and put all these anonymous people in a RICO, and then we say we're gonna try to use his murder to convict them with. Really? Really? Are y'all serious? You couldn't play with my child life like that.
Almost 10 years later.
You could not play with my child's life like that. That's an insult to this man's family. So guess what? That was a cold case. First of all, let's not forget that. For them to just now be trying to say something about convicting somebody for it again, they had not thrown that shit away. So now you're going to come and bring it back into my life. And I'm sitting here looking at it play on TV for 2 years. And you haven't proved to me not one thing that can say one of these people had something to do with it. Really? You have brought witnesses from that neighborhood and put them on the stand as a witness. And a young man sat there and told you straight up, the reason he said that Woody was one of the people that was in the car that rode by and did the shooting was because he wanted somebody to pay for his friend getting killed. But y'all gonna put him on the witness stand and say he lied? How can, just like Judge Whitaker said to Attorney Sharp, when he said something about, well, Your Honor, he came in and he's telling a lie, this, that, and the other, and the judge said, how you can say he's telling a lie? How you know he's telling a lie? It go the same way for Ms. Love. If she trying to impeach her witnesses, these are their witnesses. She trying to impeach their witnesses, saying that they're lying because they said one thing today and something else different tomorrow. Shouldn't that rule stand for her too? How can you say they lying? How can you tell if a person lying? Somebody tell me that, if you don't know. Now, if there's somebody you done been around, you done been there long enough to know them like that. But how can you say a person is lying that you don't know? Come on now. Let's make it make sense. Really? That's how I go. We gotta make things make sense. We gotta make them make it make sense. Judge Whitaker is doing something that I have been saying from day one. She's now making them make a lot of shit that they trying to do, a lot of things that they trying to put in as evidence, a lot of things that they trying to put in as questions that they gonna ask the witnesses, this, that, and the other. She's making them make it make sense.
Yep.
What do you need to have a 30-minute questioning on somebody to ask them about a shooting that was done in the damn? And it came from something that was going on 3 houses down. Okay. What's to testify to? What's to testify to?
That's me.
Oh, but I forgot. We're not trying to establish the truth of the matter. We're just trying to say some shit. We're just trying to prolong this case.
Throwing it out there.
Yep.
Yeah,
We just trying to prolong this case.
Just throwing it. Yeah.
You understand? And like I say, I can't say it enough. It's sad that Miss Odell Love is just giving it to us. She just giving it to us. You brought your witness, which you have had at least, I know she has at least been now 4 times. Investigator Gator, Officer Gator.
That's crazy.
At least, I know she has at least been now 4 times. Investigator Gator, Officer Gator.
That's crazy.
Retired Gator.
Right.
Sergeant, whatever.
And how was she able to say, well, I don't know what was there. Oh, that wasn't there. But then that was there. But then that wasn't there.
You know,
like, what?
some kind of way this mysterious file
Right.
just done popped up in little hand all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But you done had this woman on the witness stand 4 or 5 times.
Right, ridiculous. Let me read this comment. Jason Hodges says, Love has 8 bar complaints, Hilton has 1, Fonnie has 1, and Gaither has 1.
But Gaither's not a lawyer, so how you
Thank
get
you.
on?
Yeah, where are you getting
But,
that?
no, she could be. She could be.
A bar complaint?
Yeah,
A
she
block?
could be. She could have
She ain't no
a bar.
lawyer.
So she could be an attorney.
She's not an
but
attorney.
At the same time,
Yeah, she's not a attorney.
she probably has a degree that done made her out to study law for a minute.
But
that's
But
how
a
it
bar,
goes.
she's not part of the bar.
Hey man, it is what it is. So, you know, but it's sad, man. But who really should be disbarred is Judge Glanville.
Oh,
You can.
He should be disbarred. Because he's an attorney now.
That's correct. He is an attorney, but
He should have been disbarred.
judges have some type of immunity where
Okay.
Just like police is.
But as a judge, the justice system
it should be some type
should be done did something about him doing that.
right.
Because you have been proven, it has been proven that you manipulated this trial.
And you refuse to recuse yourself out
And you
of
recused-
multiple
Thank you.
multiple requests.
Thank you.
Multiple.
So, you know, that's a proven fact.
He said Google GA Brady list. Well,
You understand? So, at the same token, man, we gotta, you know, when is somebody gonna say enough is enough? We got a prosecutor who takes warrants out on people because they don't answer to
the way they want to answer it.
now they don't answer to the subpoenas. They don't answer to the subpoenas. So, okay, we're gonna seek a warrant for their arrest to make them answer to a subpoena, and then we're gonna drag them into court and tell them they must testify. That's a lie. You can't do that. You can't do that. But now check this out. OG Funny Willis said she ain't answering to no damn subpoena for nobody. And didn't show.
Didn't do it.
She ain't in jail.
Didn't do it.
Ain't seen nobody put no warrant on her.
Not yet.
So evidently you can do that, people.
Oh, but Ashley coming back.
Evidently you can do that. How about that? That must be something you really can do. She said that her subpoena, the reason she's not answering her subpoena is because it's unlawful. What's unlawful about your subpoena? So that in that the case, all of these witnesses that the state trying to bring in on this YSL case, guess what they need to tell them? It's unlawful, so I'm not answering.
540 said Thug Funny.
It's unlawful, so I'm not answering. Do your job.
Do your job.
You know, we gotta remember now, what's good for the geese gotta be good for the gander.
It should be able to work both ways, but we all know that it's not. It doesn't work that way. But there is.
You understand? So, you know, but she's actually showing us, and you know, I'm saying it in a joking manner, but I'm being real.
Right.
She's really showing us, people, that these are the things, these are the rights that you actually have. They're displaying to us that these are the rights that we actually have.
Right.
We just be scared of the system
Yeah.
because we don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
This case is showing us any and everything that we are capable and qualified to be able to do on the justice behalf.
That's true.
Because remember now, once you start going to trial, once you start going to court for anything, you are considered a civilian. You're a citizen. You are a citizen. All your notoriety go out the window.
Ashley
It
said
goes out the
good
window.
morning. Yes, she did.
Huh? So, you know, we gotta stand up. If we don't stand up for something, we're gonna fall for anything.
That's right.
All
That's
the
right.
time.
That's right.
All of the time. You know, so we got
Yeah.
Fulton County's best in the house with us today, y'all. Let's give it up for Miss Sylvia, the infamous Sylvia.
Got the infamous Miss Sylvia.
She walked in on nothing but the truth.
The truth. We thank you for joining us today, Miss Sylvia.
Oh, you're welcome.
You know, we
You're welcome.
want to give it up for her, and we want to welcome her back into the light. You know,
To the
now-
light.
Now, come Monday, Ann might be back out the courtroom. She appealed on nothing but the truth. So,
You know how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's really sickening.
Yeah.
It's really sickening, you know, that she had to go through a lot. You know, and she, you know, and she went through a lot because of us. Really.
Yeah.
You know, and I got to be honest about that.
Yeah.
A lot of things Miss Sylvia went through in the beginning of this case was because they found out that she was
Chosen by you.
she was breaking bread at the dinner table with Big Jeff. You know, to where they actually would not allow her in the courtroom at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
And she was going along with it.
And he kept pushing me. You get
She was
down
going
there.
along with it. And I kept telling her, you got a Rule 22, you got just as much right as the news reporters. Mm-hmm. Go in the courtroom. But see, they had this lady. They had this lady down there, which her name, you know, is Captain Kendall. Who did everything under the sun
She still doing them all.
to deter her from being able to go in the courtroom. And that's sad. You're a fucking deputy. Why are you worried about something ain't got nothing to do with you? Miss Sylvia's Rule 22 does not have anything to do with the sheriff department.
No.
They didn't sign that damn Rule 22. They don't have jurisdiction to say if somebody can have a Rule 22 or not. So why in the hell are you in somebody else's business, lady? Do your job. And her job was to keep manipulating my family
Manipulating.
through me. But it didn't work because see, Big Jeff don't live like that. Big Jeff, old thug, whatever y'all want to call me. They had a name for me at Fulton County, and my nickname was Old Thug. Ain't that something? Fulton County Sheriff Department gave me a nickname. Ain't that some shit? But you got DA Love in the courtroom trying to prosecute people by their nicknames.
Yeah.
Ain't that something? See, Big Jeff can make it make sense. Trust me, I can make it make sense. How can it be good for one and bad for the other?
Yeah.
How can it be? I see an attorney comes on his podcast, and he has actually named District Attorney Funny Willis, OG Funny Willis. Really? Really? But y'all throw Miss Sylvia out the courtroom
Yeah.
because she put names of other things in place of the jury and tried to make it look like she was saying this is who this jury is to her. Really? Y'all say she can't take pictures of the jurors. She can't use the juror's name or whatever. So why she can't make up 12 names?
That's true.
Whether they be names of animals, reptiles, anything. That don't mean she's talking about that particular juror.
Exactly.
She making a joke. What if she was trying to create a cartoon? Did anybody ask that? Did anybody ask her to say, well, what was the purpose of you naming these jurors this, that, and the third?
I mean, she's only in there all day.
She only in there all day.
She's only in there all day.
You know what I'm saying?
Listening to Miss Love's style tactics all day, every day.
Let me tell you something. If I was a president and I had to go to war, and I felt like I was finna have to take my country to war, and I needed somebody who could put up enough distraction for me to get everything in place so that when I mash that button, it'll be already over.
Yes.
Come here, Miss Love.
Okay. Yes.
Come here, Miss Love.
Kim Pope,
I need you to put the stall tactic in.
come through.
Best at it. Hey man, listen. You got to give credit what credit due.
Okay.
She had the best stall tactic I have ever seen in my life, and she don't quit with it.
On point.
She don't.
She don't quit with it, man. She gonna do whatever it takes to try to change your mind.
Gang, gang. As long as they let her keep talking, she gonna keep going with it.
Now that's gang gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
That's gang gang right now. That's gang gang. I done seen some people with some mouthpieces on them. Hey man, they ain't fucking with love.
I ain't messing with it.
Hey man, love is the best of the best, man. Let me tell you something. OG Funny Willis come to pick the dirty sidekick and Batman pick a Robin. Shit. We thought Batman picked Robin out the hell of a sidekick.
Okay.
Shit. Funny got Adrian Love, man. And then she got Marissa Beverita out the bag
Going
up.
on the wrong side. They good at that, what they do. I mean,
Those two have
They
the
just on the wrong
best
side.
game in the system to me. Adrian Love and Marissa Beverita, they can throw some shit out there on you, man. I ain't seen nobody tougher. Y'all gonna see Marissa Beverita in shortly. And then y'all gonna understand what I'm saying.
No, they won't see her because they're going to block her face, remember?
She's the best. She's the best. She's the best hacker you can see. She's the best hacker that drops shit you can see. She can drop some shit out there, man, that won't nobody know where it came from. It just leaked out there.
wow.
Hey man, I done seen all leaks ain't that tough. All leaks on cars ain't that tough. Marissa Beverita could leak some shit, man, and hey man, you won't never find out who did it. She the fake page queen. So y'all be careful. Some of these goddamn requests y'all getting
Fake page.
ain't gonna be who you is, who you think it is. You know, so it's nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Adrian Love had a file that she got so involved into her deception, you know, and this is how you have to look at that. Because she was actually wrapped into something totally different in her questioning. And she just winded up slipping and started talking about things that was in Miss Gaither's file. So she had no choice but to grab it and say, well, would you recognize this if I showed it to you? Damn, I know Gaither was sitting there like, really? You don't do some shit like that? We supposed to be portraying that we don't know where to file at? And then you finna ask me And she asked it. Not only did she ask it, she picked that file up and went through it looking for it. And when the defense attorneys objected and made a stand on it, did y'all see how she tried to switch that shit up? And the judge said, no, what I want you to do is, I want you to put that paperwork, put that file back together like it was, and hand it to me, and then answer the question. Wow. 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 Ain't that something? Ain't that something? You gave the whole secret away. And not only did you know, it ain't like it was a one sheet file. You had a whole damn novel of file. And you actually tried to dress that up. After you handed it to the judge. That's just like one of my kids going in the kitchen. And I said, don't you go in there and mess with them cookies. And you go in there and you get you one out the jar because we can't hear you screw the top off for it or pull the top off for it. And then you eat that one, but it was so good, your ass had to have a nut. So instead of you sticking your hand in the cookie jar and getting one cookie, you got 3. You know damn well, from the time you come out the kitchen to the living room, you not gonna be done ate them 3 cookies, fool. So you gonna get caught with one. Little got caught with her hand in the cookie jar. Cause she got greedy.
Yeah.
She got greedy because she thinks she got all the sense, man. Love treats everybody that's in that courtroom as if they are fucking idiots. Not just these witnesses. She talked to the judge like the judge ain't got good sense. She talked to the defense attorneys like they ain't got good sense. She talked to her own team like they ain't got good sense. All you gotta do is pay attention to how they look at her sometimes when she talking to them. They even look at her like, this motherfucker crazy. This lady got to be losing her mind.
For real.
Cause with some of the things she say, man, it don't make no sense. So when we gonna say enough is enough? And I'm hoping that that's what the judge is doing.
5-star grade says sure do.
I hope that the judge is doing what I let a lot of people do. Cause I'm good at that too. I let you hurt yourself.
Yeah.
I'm good at that too. I will let you hurt yourself. But see, unlike the judge, I'm gonna let you hurt yourself, but I'm not gonna let you feed me bullshit neither though.
Right.
But I'm not gonna let you feed me bullshit neither though.
Right.
I'm not gonna let you hurt yourself and feed me bullshit too. If you hurt, not thinking that because I'm allowing you to talk to me like a damn idiot, that's what I really am.
Exactly.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. So, you know, it's just today. The judge, you know, they were doing arguments. They were doing motions.
Yeah.
You know, they've been doing motion these last couple of days. Something that should have already been done. So the judge is getting it out the way. She's trying to get it out the way as simple and quick as she can.
In the words of T.I.,
Expeditiously. You understand? You know, so Lord wasn't there today, so I know they got a lot of companies.
Yes.
She wasn't there, y'all. She wasn't there. At least I didn't see her earlier.
No, she wasn't there.
She might have came later or whatever, but she wasn't there. So a lot of things got accomplished today. Trust me. Because if she'd have been there, they'll still be at 8 or 1.
Right.
They may have gotten to 3. Because she would have had a whole sermon on something.
Check your honor and nobody.
You know, so they'll accomplish a lot. Now, if she'd be there Monday,
Never get through.
we got a problem. If she don't be there Monday, we might can get about 10 or 20 more motions out the way.
Get them out, yeah.
You understand? So, you know, today was a good day on motions. You know what I'm saying? If some of you looked into it, you seen it and you heard it. You know, yesterday they did pretty good on motions. You know, she was there, you know, but a lot of things
Not
she was
yesterday.
trying to do, the judge went with it.
Not yesterday.
Huh?
Not yesterday. They had that meeting yesterday.
Yeah, they had to meet, but they were there. I'm saying
Yeah, they were
everybody
there.
was there,
Yeah, they were there.
discussing stuff. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Get
you know,
some things accomplished.
you know, they've been accomplishing things for the
Yeah.
last 2-3 days. You know what I mean? So, you know, things are, you know, I'm not gonna say things are looking right, it's moving along. You know, I ain't gonna say things are looking good, it's moving along.
Right.
You know, we don't know. Cause all of us can wake up on the wrong side of the bed sometime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna praise the trial. I'm gonna praise the accomplishments that they're making in the trial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so when people ask me, you know, when I think my son will be home or this, that, and the other, this is what I say to them. When God ready for him to come home, he'll be home.
That's right.
Cause that's who I gave it to. I've been gave it to him. I've been gave my children back to who gave them to me. I did that years ago, not just now. I've been did that. So I can only do so much as a father. Yeah, y'all, Slime, Young Thug, Jeffrey Lamar Williams too, has always had a father in his life. So regardless of what people try to make you think, I'm not here to prove a point to you. To let you know that I always been there. It's show for those who know.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
For
For
those
sure.
who don't know,
For sure.
for those who don't know, I'm telling you. Whatever you done heard somebody say is a bunch of shit.
that's right, Kenji. You definitely a soldier.
Is a bunch of shit. So I want all men who have kids to be a father. And stop using your girlfriends or your wife or your trick off as an excuse not to be one. Let's do that. Let's do that. You know, so we just gotta keep praying and keep fighting.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep praying and keep fighting until the end.
That's it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give Shanita the floor and let her say some things to you that she wanna say. And then I'm gonna let our guest, Miss Infamous Sylvia, say something if she wanna say something, which I doubt. She's scared to talk to us now. You know, she don't play with us no more. She can't play with us in the sandbox no more. So, but we gonna find out why. We gonna find out why Miss Sylvia can't come in the sandbox. Cause all of us got some sand in our shoes.
You know, I just appreciate the time and space. I do. I hear a lot of things. Some things I'll say what I need to say. I don't hold my tongue. You know, right or wrong, my opinion is my opinion. They're just like buttholes. Everybody has one, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not afraid to speak my opinion. I'm not afraid to stand up for justice, and I'm not afraid to speak when I feel like people's rights are being violated in any aspect of life, whether it's criminal, whether it's dealing with veterans, whether it's dealing with mental health, whether it's dealing with whatever parts of life. I'm gonna say something. If I'm there, I think it's something that I can't help at this point in my life. So I'm gonna be here with the family of Mr. Jeffrey Williams, Mama Duck, and the rest of the family that are there. People don't understand what this family is going through, how hard it is for his mom to have to be here and get her in and out of court in her wheelchair, things of that nature. People don't understand what this family is going through and the harassment that they have to go through is very, very bad. And it's just difficult. And so we do ask to continue to lift the family in prayer. So that's about it. We'll continue to be here for them. And you all continue to keep Jeffrey in prayer because hip hop is on trial, as you all know.
No, we gonna stop that hip hop shit. Hip hop is not on trial right now. Hip hop is not. This is nothing but the truth. Hip hop is not on trial right now.
Okay.
YSL
Okay.
and Jeffrey Williams
Okay.
is on trial. You know, we heard Love say one day. We heard her say to the judge. They said, "Well, Your Honor, this trial is only about Mr. Williams, Defendant Williams." You know, she good. You know, I like to hear her say that though. I like, you know, and it's crazy, but I like to hear her say, and Defendant Williams, you know, that's when she really into it when she say that. And Defendant Williams this, and Defendant Williams that. Hey man, this is child is about nothing but
It's not
Jeffrey Williams.
True, but guess what though? If this trial
If this trial was not about Jeffrey Williams, it would say
change hip hop.
YSL.
It would change hip hop.
It would say YSL trial. It says Jeffrey Williams.
trial.
Okay, this trial is about Jeffrey Williams and Jeffrey Williams only. Everybody else is being prosecuted for being people that's been around him.
That is true too. Absolutely.
This trial is about nobody but Jeffrey Williams.
Yes.
So, you know, hip hop ain't got shit to do with this. Hip hop got something to do with Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, Usher, Beyonce, all these people. This is not hip hop on trial. Kevin Love was full of shit when he said that. This is not hip hop on trial. If it was hip hop on trial, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see all of the labels in the hip hop industry playing a role in this trial. You know, they say lyrics.
Yeah,
The lyric
the
was just the
lyrics.
excuse to get, you know, the lyric was fun as an excuse to convince the grand jury to sign that bogus ass indictment.
Yeah, that is true.
That's all it was. But you haven't heard nothing about hip hop nowhere in this trial. No more than them playing a song said, well, in the song he said, beat that bitch down.
Right.
So that don't mean he talking about a lady who just got beat. That's a lyric. So we gonna excuse Shanita for that one. This is not about hip hop on trial, Shanita. It's about Jeffrey Lamar Williams I, aka Young Thug, on trial. Because when you look at these headings on this trial, when you match YouTube and that shit pop up, what it say when it pop up?
Young Thug.
Young Thug.
Yes, I
and
am.
the YSL trial.
Trial, yep.
I hear you.
Okay. So it don't say hip hop on trial.
Yeah.
It don't say, you know, we ain't been in court for 29 months and the only thing they talking about is lyrics.
Nope.
I think that went out the door when they found out 3 of the songs they thought was him saying the verses
Right. We know.
was
that.
somebody else.
Yeah.
So-
we know it's bogus.
So,
we know
yeah.
that, but that's
So,
what
you
they're
know,
trying
it
to
is-
say.
You know, so, but we gonna we telling the truth. We're not gonna repeat what they say.
Right.
We doing nothing but the truth.
Nothing
This
but-
trial is about Young Thug YSL trial.
Being a rich person making it out the hood.
Out the hood.
That's right. Nothing but
Now,
true.
you know, and it's a shame, man, because I want us to pay attention to everything that's going around in other cities. Like the P. Diddy. You know, I wasn't there. So I can't say what P. Diddy did was wrong. I can't say if it was right. I wasn't there. But what I can say is, if somebody have, if Mississippi have a party, and I'm just speaking of fact, and I go to her party, and I seen what somebody said, when you got to the door, they said you had to drink this. Guess what Big Jeff wanna be in, y'all?
Out.
At that party.
Gone.
Cause you gonna tell me I got to drink something in order to come into a party. I would have to be a damn fool to want to party with you that bad to where I got to walk in the door drunk, or getting drunk,
So I can.
or drinking.
So this what you're
So-
saying. There are groupies at parties.
That's right.
Period.
Period.
So that's the word that we all are not saying.
Thank you.
There are groupies at parties. Period.
No, and you can't call them. You can't just say groupies. You got people who follow these people.
And fans.
And want to
You
be
understand?
there.
You got fans who
Groupies
follow
and
these people
fans.
everywhere.
Be there.
You got fans who
Groupies
follow
and
these people
fans.
everywhere they
Right.
go.
Yeah.
And
But
they
you
can
also-
say we gonna be at the skating ring tomorrow.
But you also have innocent people, parents that also wanted to have their children, like in the R. Kelly situation. You also have parents that just wanted to have their children to be stars.
Okay, so go with your child.
True.
Hello.
True.
Go with your child. Don't let your child go. Why would I let my child go to R. Kelly's house
By themselves.
and I stay in Atlanta, R. Kelly in Chicago?
Right. That's true.
Why would I allow my child? Why would I allow minor child
But by themselves.